As Nelson Mandela, the former South African president, was once being driven to his residence, he suddenly noticed a rush of movements in the garden nearby. On inquiring about it, his driver informed him that it was one of the gardeners who had been instructed to remain unseen by the president. The next day, Mandela decided to step out of his car, ventured into the garden, and extended an unexpected invitation for tea to all the gardeners. He also arranged for a helicopter ride to provide them with a bird's eye view of their creative work at the garden. Mandela's humility allowed him to bridge divides, inspire hope, and bring about a positive change in his nation and beyond. While many ordinary people do extraordinary things every day, very few are able to stay rooted and humble. There are many stories in the Bible that give us examples of what it means to be humble, but none are as great as the examples of Jesus Christ. When we think of the word king, many associations may come to mind like wealth, power, pride, greed, and so on. But Christ, our true King, the King of heaven and earth, spent his time on earth not as a rich and wealthy man, but as a humble servant. He chose to enter the world not amid splendor and luxury, but in the humble surroundings of a manger. He embraced a life of service and compassion, as he once said to his disciples, "I came not to be served, but to serve." We do remember his classic example of humility when he washed the feet of his disciples, including those who would later betray and deny him. He was mocked, beaten, and given a crown of thorns. However, he willingly submitted to the death on the cross without arguing about his rights, just so that you and I can have eternal life. Humility is indeed a challenging virtue to cultivate. It requires a willingness to prioritize the needs of others above our own and resist the temptation of seeking personal glory. As once quoted by Apostle James, "Humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and he shall lift you up." James chapter 4, verse 10.